there, everyone. Thank you so much for coming back. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of a pretty neat house. It's a rather large house, and I really love the design on the outside. I'm in love with the interior, and there's a neat little story behind the house. The dad who lives at the home is actually searching for the cure of we'll just call it the C virus that's going around. Apparently, if you mention what it is, your video gets tagged on YouTube, but we kind of all know what I'm talking about. And he has a laboratory in the basement. So that's pretty cool. But you're looking at the exterior here. I did take up the whole lot with the house and then the pool area here in the back. It also has a gazebo there, as you see, that L-shaped pool. And I just love this whole house. I love the color scheme inside. I love how the layout is. I think you'll really like it too. If you're looking for a larger home to build, it's a rather interesting layout, and the grid will be at the end. But I'm just giving you a view there of that pool with the sunflowers lining the back. But one of my favorite parts of the house is this 4-car garage. So this is a wealthy family, and another part of the story is they do have 2 kids that live here, a boy and a girl, but I don't really want to call them a boy and a girl because they're both adults. They are both adults still living at home, one for a good reason and one for a not so good reason. And as we go through the tour, I'll kind of explain that to you. So this is a better look at the front entrance here. Usually I go pretty symmetrical with the front doorway area, but I wanted it to be a little bit asymmetrical, as you saw there. And then you have some flower beds there in front of the garage. And then I've used some of those white cabinets from the holiday condo. I do that sometimes as columns. I think it gives the exterior a really neat look. They do have one of their little pugs there. He's just kind of playing around the front entrance. But as you can see, I wanted to make it a little bit asymmetrical this time. So you come into the front hallway / entryway, and immediately to the left you have the black staircase there. Here's what the front door area looks like. So you have some of those windows under the staircase. And throughout some of the home, I do have some of the brick accent walls, including in this huge garage. So since they are all adults that live here, they each have their own car. And of course, they have a lot of money, so they have really, really nice cars. And the black sedan over here on the right belongs to the mom. The red sports car belongs to the daughter. The dad usually drives the SUV there, and then the black sports car is for their son. And then we'll come through this doorway here, back into the hallway, and then you can come into the downstairs bathroom and the laundry room. So sometimes I combine the two, but I decided to separate them, and you have the toilet over here, and you have the boys' area over there in the corner, and you saw the sink and vanity made out of the black and white laundry cabinets, and then right through the doorway you actually have your laundry area right here. So that's this side of the downstairs, and then coming back into the entryway, you can see it's L-shaped, and I have the stairs that go down to the basement right there. And then you come into this beautiful kitchen. This is one of my favorite kitchens that I've ever made. It's not technically an L shape, but I did use that feature to give it a little bit more dimension, as you'll see over there in the eating area. But right here in the alcove is where I've put the kitchen sink. Then you have the dishwasher and coffee machine to the left. To the right, you have your cooking area with the white stove hood popping out against that beautiful dark red wallpaper. And then my favorite fridge in red. I also love the black one over here. And I put the red trash can, red rugs, everything to bring as much red in the room out as I can, including with that little rack on the wall clock. And then over here's the little dining area with a beautiful red orchid there on the table. And then I've mixed those old black chairs with one of those newer marble-looking tables as a dining table. So that's the kitchen, and you can come through one of 2 doorways on either side of the basement steps into the living room. And right away you can see the color scheme in here. It's basically teal with whites and a little bit of gold. I put an accent wall over there with that nice white table, the candelabras and the mirrors on either side, and then you have the white bookshelf, the white flower pot there with the tree, the white fireplace and couch, the white coffee table, and then you have the teal accents with the gold in the rug and then the teal on the walls. I really think that's a beautiful room. And that takes you out there to the pool and patio area. Not my normal style in that living room, but I'm really glad for how it turned out. and that is the downstairs. So as you can see, even though it's a large home, the layout really is simple. And if you don't do the L-shaped rooms, not a problem. All you need to do is just take the grid at the end and just put archways there and make them separate rooms and make them look L-shaped like we've done in the past. So you come up here on the landing, and I grouped these pictures together just to sort of represent a lot of family pictures hanging on the wall. There's a beautiful wall hanging above the stairs, a nice big rug here, and then I put some of those sconce lights on either side of the master bedroom door, and then you have the beautiful flowers there and the big picture window out the front. So let's go into this master suite. Now this master suite is very different for me. I've never built a master suite like this. And honestly, if I had put a small kitchen in here, it could be a small house on its own. So you have two armoires there on either side of the door. You have a fireplace on this side, which you could imagine maybe that's like a glass screen there. The TV was in the corner. There's a writing desk in the opposite corner. Over here you have that hotel bed with a beautiful lamp and a clock on the nightstands. There you have a wonderful place to relax at the foot of the bed. And then over here you have another fireplace. I put the Desert Oasis fireplace here in the corner with a chair where you can sit and enjoy the views. Now, if you were actually like ground level, you could look out those windows and see the forest all around you. So I always try to keep that in mind when I'm trying to make my builds realistic. In here is the home office. I just think this is the cutest little office, especially for the size space that it has here. You have that brand new desk from the high school, some bookshelves, two chairs, and I just stuck that little ottoman in the corner. I think that looks kind of cool like that with a light above it. And all of those colors just blend together so pretty. Now in here is the master bathroom. I've used the Holiday Condo vanity and just that black light over top. I think those make wonderful bathroom lights as well as kitchen lights. The toilet's there, right there in the middle. And then you have that towel rack there on the wall, which blends in nicely with the grays and the blacks. And then if you walk in here, this is just the shower room. So again with the black, and then in here is the walk-in closet. So I'm really loving this master suite a lot. And again, you could almost take this from the grid and make a small house out of it. You could just add a kitchen on maybe like right there beside the office, and you would have a cute little small house. So that is the master suite. Next, we're going to come back into the hallway and come around the corner. And now I'm going to tell you about the son who lives here while you're looking at his room. He is about 22 or 23, and he does nothing. He does absolutely nothing. The family's wealthy. They've tried to get him interested in certain careers. He refuses to go to school. He refuses to get a job. All he does all day long is play in his room, and that's pretty much it. That and go for rides in his beautiful car and take out ladies. So he still lives like he's in high school, and his parents just aren't too sure what to do with him. But at the moment, he still does live in this beautiful large house, just like a kid would. There's his locker. I did that in another house. I don't know why. I think for kids' rooms, if you put the lockers in the closet, I don't know. I just think that's cute. I'd kind of like to have that in real life. He has a nice looking bedroom for a kid. But let's go across the hall and let's take a look at his sister's room. Now his sister's a couple years younger than him. She is just 21. She is in college and she's about to graduate. And yes, she has a lot of pink, a lot of feminine things in her room, but she's a little bit more grown up than him even though she's younger. She's about to graduate and become a scientist just like her dad. She has her TV over here, a beautiful bed. She has her phone there at the foot of the bed. There's her bookshelf, her dog's bed there, and she is, of course, working away. She's not playing games, and she even has a part-time job and pays for her own little things in life. So two totally different kids, both adults living at home, but I wanted to give you the story on the family. And then here's her closet over here. So that's her pretty room there. And then at the end of the hallway, you're going to come to their bathroom that they have to share. So this is the family bath upstairs. It's rather large for a hallway bath. But what I did was, you can see down here is the laundry room downstairs. The parents got fed up doing the kids' laundry because they're grown-ups. So they took the linen closet and installed a washer and dryer so that their adult children could do their own laundry upstairs. But besides that part of the story, I really like this bathroom. I think it's a very pretty bathroom. I like how it's laid out, and I just like the colors gray and black and white together anyway, and I think it's a very classy bathroom. I'll give you a better angle of it over here where you can see where the vanity is. The shower's there in the corner, and then there's the tub there in the middle of the two windows. All right, so that's the hall bathroom upstairs, and that completes the second floor of the build. See, it's really not a complicated build, and again, if you don't want to do the L shapes, you can use large doorways and connect the rooms, and you can see that a little bit better on the grid at the end. Now we're going to go downstairs to the basement to where the laboratory is. So there's the little hallway where the stairs come down, and in here is the lab. So the dad is working on a cure, not a vaccine, a cure for the virus. So we all know that vaccines are coming out, but he's actually working on something that will cure it. And while he's working, we will take a look at his laboratory. You saw his workspace. There's his computer. There's some paper towels and a sink there. Of course, you're going to need that. That toaster oven, I'm pretending, is maybe where you would keep samples cool or warm. There's a small TV there. And there's a lot going on back here. Over there in that fridge is maybe where he would keep blood samples or, different chemicals that he's using. And then this would be something that maybe he could mix everything up in. And I also wanted to insert this. I tried to find like a mad scientist look for him with white clothing and all of that. That was the best I could do. And I ended up saying no and just changed him back into his regular clothes. Oh goodness. There was an explosion there. Thank goodness for the fire extinguisher there in the corner. But you can see I've also put a blackboard here where he can kind of brainstorm over there and then come back and work at his station. But yeah, before the little explosion happened there, as I was saying, the outfit did not quite work out. And believe me, I did search. So we have one of those sci-fi doors over here, and the reason I put that there is because it opens automatically. He wouldn't have to touch it because I wanted to put a decontamination chamber in his house. So you would imagine maybe that heat lamp is a decontaminator, and then of course he could shower off there, and there's a basket for his clothes that he would not want to put back on before going into the rest of the house. So just a little touch there. I kind of wanted to make it more realistic. And then in here is the downstairs guest bedroom. Of course, there are 3 bedrooms upstairs. You could make this bigger if you wanted to make, another family member in the house and make them a larger bedroom. But I think it's a very pretty little guest bedroom. And then, of course, not just for him, but for also guests, I've included a full bathroom here with a shower. And then there is the utility room with the hot water heater and the fake electric panel on the wallpaper there and the weather machine. So that's what the basement looks like. So let's go on back up, and then we're going to take a look at it from this angle. Remember, the grid comes at the end, but I'm going to show you where I put everything. This is that awesome garage. I really like how this turned out. I used those big sliding doors for garage doors and made the L-shaped garage. And then here's the entryway here with the L-shaped hallway. And then next we'll come over here and take a look at the bathroom and laundry area. It's divided here. Probably 2 sinks were a little unnecessary, but I put them there anyway. And you see the basement stairs there. We'll come over and look at the living room, which I really do like. And then I guess it serves as a family room too because it does have the TV and all of that. But this is that beautiful kitchen. I really, again, really love how the kitchen turned out. So you have your cooking area, the little alcove for the sink, the bar area there, the fridge, and then the dining area. The house does not have a separate formal dining area. I just didn't feel the need to include that, but you could always add that onto the back if you'd like. And then coming upstairs, you have the landing here, and you have an L-shaped hallway that takes you to this side of the house where the adult children reside. And then you have their son's bedroom here, who refuses to do absolutely anything, and his closet. And then you have their sweet daughter's room here. I like her room a lot. I like the shape of that for some reason. And then she has her closet right there. I think that's cute that she has her own little nook there for her computer. And then here is the hall bath and the upstairs laundry. Then we'll come all the way back down and across the landing into this master suite. So you can see how I've done everything here. You can see the L shape of the room. Again, you could make that a separate room over there where the fireplace is and just put a wide doorway in if you don't do the L-shaped rooms. And then you see the ensuite bath, the shower room, and the walk-in closet. And then I put a little alcove there for that fireplace, and then you saw the home office above that. And then now I'm just giving you a look at how I've done the balconies there with those cabinets turned inward to give the look of columns. So downstairs, we're going to look at his lab here. And then we'll look at his decontamination room over here. And then we'll come over here and take a look at the little guest bedroom. Again, you can make that bigger if you're going to put somebody down there to actually stay in. There's the full bath for the basement and the utility room. So yeah, I really enjoyed this build a lot. I got the idea of, because we got the things for the high school with the chemistry lab, to make some kind of a house for a person who's looking for the cure. And then I thought, why not build a wealthy family house where the dad is the scientist, put his lab in the basement, and then I get to build this beautiful, luxurious looking house for a family, which I know you guys love that type of house anyway. So I thought it would be a great build to share. And also, when you use the grid at the end of the video, I put that there not just so you can copy the whole house. A lot of people use those just to get individual room designs. So if you hadn't thought of that, keep that in mind. That grid is there for people who want to recreate the entire design, but also just to get ideas. So I just wanted to put that out there. Hey guys, I love you a lot. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know below by leaving me that like or a comment. And I really hope everyone's doing well. Thanks again for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.